Hey everyone out there. I've always been for the little man. What I mean by that is blue collar people. Since I'm from the Pittsburgh area, this is the majority of the kind of people you have here. They're blue collar. And being from a blue collar region, you're kind of you become a little like a Robin Hood. You know, we're not necessarily to steal from the rich, but you're always for the poor instead of the rich. And I'm kind of like that too. I'm always for the underprivileged person. Yeah, I got to show you guys what I found in the garbage. All-in-one printer, guys. It's an Epson Workforce WF320. All it needs is ink. Yeah, that's all that printer needs is, it actually needs the M&C ink, but I'm going to replace all of them. It works perfectly. It's an all-in-one printer. Time to close the door. You done out there, Kita? Come on, get in. Come on. Kita, I can't keep the door open. Kita. I'm closing the door. Watch, she'll pop it back open. She'll pop it back open. Yeah, so all that needs is the M&C ink, but I'm going to replace all of them, and I needed a printer bad too, and I found two of them in the trash. One was a HP, it was just a printer, and it just had a paper jam in it. That's why the people threw it out. So I tossed that one back in the garbage, and I tested that one there, and it works perfectly. So I have my counters done, my hood is done except for the doors I have to make there, and I got underlayment on my floor. I have to start tiling the floor, and everything's done in here. And yeah, she's been in and out all night. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning right now, and she's been in and out all night. Then she saw a deer. So this was like around 4 in the morning. She saw a deer, and I thought she was going to bust the fence down to get to the deer. So, you know, guys, once I put my chain link up, man, I'm going to be in trouble with her going outside at night. You know, once that chain link fence goes up, boy, and she sees animals, I'll tell you what, I better put that chain link fence up damn good. That's got to be done right, or she's going to bust that chain link fence right down. As for the big dog, I haven't got that out. The last time I took the big dog out was, I think it was, in October or November. That was my last ride. It's like I told you guys, man, we have 5 months of cold weather here. This region, the weather here is horrible. Owning a motorcycle here is like owning a swimming pool. You know, it's just as bad. You can only use it for a certain amount of days, and you got to cover the pool up. Same thing with a motorcycle. You know, we have 5 months, a solid 5 months of just bitter, freezing, sub-zero weather here. You know, the other day it went up to 72 here, and so I took her out. I took the Husky out, because I'd rather take her for a walk than take the ride for a bike. Take the bike for a ride. You know, and then the next day it went down to 20 degrees. which is what it is now out there. It's like 22 out there now. You know, but I still got the big dog, and it's ready to go. You know, now, as soon as I get a chance, I have yet to see how nicely the transmission shifts gears since I put that synthetic transmission fluid in there, transmission oil in there. I have yet to try it. That's the way this region is, man. It's just messed up. You know, owning a motorcycle here, guys, I'll tell you, man, I wouldn't suggest anybody, man, to own a motorcycle. Maybe an adventure bike, you know, and I'm sorry to tell all you big dog owners out there, but I'm thinking of trading the big dog in for an adventure motorcycle. I've been looking at them online. I've been looking at the Triumph. I think it's a Triumph Tiger. The Triumph, I think it's the Tiger Pro Rally, or it's the Pro Rally. It might be, they call it the Pro Rally, or it might be called the Tiger Pro Rally. Or I was looking at the Honda Africa Twin. I'd rather have the Triumph because I really don't like buying Japanese motorcycles. You know, around here, when you're on a Japanese motorcycle, people that have Harley Davidsons, they will throw stuff at you. It's already happened to me on my Japanese bikes I've had. I had like 5 of them. And Harley dudes have thrown stuff at me. They throw cigarette butts at you, just stuff they have, maybe a bottle of water. You get a bottle of water thrown at you while you're on your bike. They do all that here. You know, and I'd rather have the Triumph than the Honda Africa Twin. So I am thinking of doing that, because with an adventure bike, you know, you could take it out in weather like this. You could take it out in when the roads are dirty. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about all the chrome like the big dog has, and all the aluminum that you have to keep polished or it'll tarnish. So I don't know. I might put that up for sale again. I might not. I'm not 100% on it yet. You know, part of me wants to get out of it altogether because I just don't have the time. You know, I would rather take Keith out for a walk than go for a ride on a motorcycle. It's like my mountain bike. Guys, I haven't got on my mountain bike, man, for 5 years now. I had to actually turn it upside down so then the tires don't have flat spots on them. You know, I don't have time to ride the motorcycle, let alone the mountain bike. You know, them days, man, them days are gone. They're gone for me. You know, I just don't have the time no more. And, you know, when you ride a motorcycle, when you get on your motorcycle, you got to be in tip-top shape. You know, with me getting older now, I'm having, you know, my body's starting to hurt more, especially I'm doing all this crap here around the house. It takes me like 1 or 2 days to recuperate. You know, and that's on that big dog, on any motorcycle, you have to be, including an adventure bike, you got to be in ready shape to have a safe ride and to come back alive. You know, and that's, I've been really thinking about that, you know, and then you add what's going on here with these crazy maniacs around here. These people they're worse than ever. They are more crazier. They went pure lunatic around here. They went pure maniac around here, guys. They are, I don't even want to get into describing the lunacy of these drivers around here, but they're worse. They have actually gotten worse in the past month. They are more violent. That's the only term I can use. They drive more violently here. They don't care about anyone's safety. They don't care about any human life but their own here. That's how they drive here. This place here, you're gonna hear of mass shootings soon around the Pittsburgh area. Okay? You're gonna hear of them coming from here. I've been calling it, man. I've been predicting it. And I just hope I'm nowhere near when it happens, or no one I know. The reason why I think that's going to take place here is because these people, they are completely out to lunch around here. They are completely crazy. They are crazier than hell here, guys. And you would think you would see police on the road, but there's no police around here. You don't see no police. I could see what's going on. You would think a cop would see what's going on and go back to his captain and say, hey, why don't we put a cruiser somewhere, or at least they'll slow down when they see the cruiser. And they just don't care. So that's another big thing that's playing in my mind, is just the maniacs that are on the road around here. And I'm pretty sure it's just as bad no matter where you go in America. But what makes it even worse here is the lack of roads here. There's absolutely no roads here that you can go on to get away from traffic. There's a handful of roads here, and they're literally backed up with people in a God almighty rush. They're all single lane, follow the leader roads around here. To just keep up with the traffic here, you have to go at least 20 to 30 miles an hour over the speed limit. And that's not even the speed. That's just to keep somebody from bashing you from behind. You can't go the speed limit or under here. The one road down here is 35 miles per hour speed limit. That means you can go anywhere from 10 to 35. If you do that, you're going to get ran off the road. You're going to get someone's going to bash you from behind, and they're going to basically push you off the road, and they'll take off. They'll hit and run you and take off. So to avoid that from happening, you got to do at least 20 to 30 miles an hour over the speed limit, or else you're going to get rammed right off the road by a hit and runner. So I just want to touch base with you guys. You can see my hood in back and down there. I'm gonna make a couple real nice doors for that. I'll put some trim around it, some black hinges. And it took a long time, guys, to get the kitchen like this. A long time, man. It took a long time to get it like this. Once I have to paint the cabinets. I got to put new handles on them. I got to paint the ceiling. That door behind me, that steel door. And once I'm done with everything, I'll make a real nice video out of all the stuff I did here. Because we're gonna try to get some money off this house here and try to sell it. Because I can't live here retired. I'll never be able to pay the bills here being retired. So before I retire, this house got to get done. So we could sell it, maybe move somewhere out to the country where life is going to be cheaper for us.